What's up, you guys? It is Kotetsu here, and today we're getting into another episode of XenoBlade Chronicles 2. The last episode, I think we finished off chapter 5, and I've been trying to do some off-screen grinding, but I have not been doing off-screen grinding because a whole bunch of other stuff came up. But anyway, we're going to get back into it today. I haven't done it in a while, actually, so what was I doing here again? I don't even remember, but I was doing something. I was doing something I forgot. But what I actually really want to do is I actually really want to go back and just do some I kind of want to just grind this level today and here today. I don't know where you can actually grind here. I don't think you can grind on this level, on this place. You can't. Indol, you can't really grind there. You have to go to like Lafarian, Alapet, well, we're just gonna go here. We're just gonna go here, and we're just going to grind here, because that's like the best place to grind anyway. Because all these units, all these enemies are hard here, so we're just gonna grind here. I went the wrong way. Went the wrong place.
Our legs before we move on.
But we're just gonna grind here. You guys can see I have this awesome dude right here with me. I forgot his name already. And I like him too, and I forgot his name. That's so sad. This is not where I wanted to go though. We didn't want to go to. Let's Cloud Way. Is that where we want to go? No, not that way. No, the waters. I think the waters is where we want to go. I think the waters is where it's better. Like you have stronger units, and we have that special. Yes, this is where we want to be.
Rest our legs before we move on.
Where I fought that special. Yeah, that special monster right there who came out of nowhere and who wanted to pick a fight. We ended up beating him. I remember that.
Only I was 500 years young.
That was so awesome. All right, let's do this. Let's do some more grinding, or I could do a little bit of grind. Just I want to get my feet wet. I haven't got my feet wet in this game. I have to get my feet wet in this game again. Like I have to remember all of my tactics and everything like that. So we gotta get. I think he has another move actually, another blade with him. So we're actually doing. We're gonna destroy him.
Hey, Nia, I just found the shiniest trinket. You want to see? Hey, Nia?
Mercenary groups? Wait. Remembering, do I have any blades? I don't. I did so horrible in the last like summoning thing. Oh, we didn't get anything. No, we don't have anyone who's out on the road right now, but let's send them out. We need like a humanoid. Does he count as a humanoid?
I'll do it.
He does. We need like 3 humanoids right now.
Off we go, we go!
And oh, that's 3.
You need my help?
Okay. Well, everyone's a humanoid here, I think, except for the dog. But we need an animal, so who else? Who else? Oh, Rock's not in this.
Count me in.
Throw a Rock in here.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's send him off. I think it's X, right? Yeah. The bravest of the brave.
From today, we're the bravest of the brave. Follow me, everyone.
Have fun, chaps.
Oh my gosh, excuse me. So we're gonna go about an hour, like we always do. I just want to get my feet wet. We're going to actually head to where we need to go. Actually, we need to go to Indol, and we're gonna look for a nice little. Oh, there's nothing here. Let's just go here, and then something should guide us there. That's right. We finished off chapter 5, and then we're supposed to have the audience with him again. But I ended up doing something else. But we're gonna go do that right now. We're gonna head over there right now, because this is the refugee camp, where people don't like actually staying in the city, but they like staying in the refugee camp. So this is where the refugee camp is. Also, real quick, hopefully my audio is working and it's not going in and out. I've been trying to, I don't know, there's new headsets and I'm still trying to figure that out, why they keep going in and out. I want to say because my volume on the game and this was too loud. So like it was doing that, excuse me. So it was doing that. But I hope, I've been recording all day today. So I'm hoping that in my recordings, my videos aren't like jumping in and out, because that would suck. I don't want that. I had to deal with that when I was using my mic for my computer. I don't want to deal with that with this. So hopefully it's not doing that. Hopefully you guys are getting awesome some awesome quality videos or sound for you guys. So let's actually go here. Actually, I know we need to like what am I doing? Actually, she's good with the weapon they have. Actually, they're good. The purple lightning edge, they're good with that. They don't need anything here. It's already like at its best. Excuse me. It's already at its best, so there's really no need to try to tamper with that. Why? If it ain't broken, right? Okay, so we're heading there right now. Gosh, it's a long. I should have just. I don't know why I didn't just teleport there. Why? I'm being stupid. It's right here. That's where I'm going. I'm sitting there walking around. I'm like, dude, we're doing an hour episode. Why am I going farther? Where am I headed? Okay. To the main gate, right?
And we're you.
I still feel like I'm going. I was like, whatever, let's just walk there. I'm like, what the heck? Like, why do I feel like I'm still going farther? But I gotta walk there, whatever. Man, I was like, man, let me check. And I tried to go all the way to the end, and I'm just like, no, this is not where I'm supposed to go. I'm like 10 times farther than I was before. Or so I'm like 100 times farther than I was before. Or 100 plus. I don't know how to say it. I was only like 800 meters away. I think they're counting it as meters. I think they're counting as meters, I think. And what is this? Why are you marked with that? Something wrong? Now this is a pain. They've only gone and stole some of the Taman B root. I've been growing. Huh? I don't know how to pronounce that. Her roots are nutritious and prized for all medical uses. Only a few are stolen, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, it is. I reckon it was some kids playing tricks. If so, they really need to be taught what's right and what's wrong. That's why I'm looking for help finding the suspects. We can help you out if you mind. If you've a mind to let us handle it. Gosh, I can't read. That's the spirit. You're such good help. Oh, it's a mercenary mission. So those what those look like. That's fine. I was like, dang it, we accepted a stupid mission for no reason, but it's a mercenary mission, so that's good. I think those mercenary missions will like turn into missions for us like later to go do something, but man, I don't know. I can't read today, dudes. I can't read today. It's been a long day today. Been recording for stuff for a while. I did all the stuff for First to 5, and I did like 3 videos for First to 5, and now we're doing this. We're jumping back into this. I know I had a episode like up. I'm gonna throw it up. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's hiding. It's there. I just have to make it public for you guys to see, which I will. I will. Like, as you guys are watching this, it's already up. So I'm just kind of talking to myself about that right now. But anyway, I have to talk about that. Let's head up here and see what's the title of him again? I'd say High Priest. Like, that's what High Priest. But if the cutscene here, I'm going to be quiet so we can watch this cutscene together. If there is a cutscene, I feel like there is, because such an event happened. I feel like there is a cutscene here. I think there's a cutscene here. No, it's not. Excuse me. Through here is the venue for the Summit of Nations. I must apologize, but entry is forbidden to all but the official representatives of each nation. I guess this is as far as we go. Yes, Bridget and I will proceed to the summit. I'm coming with you. And so are you, Mithra. Remember? I guess. I'm not sure I like it, but I suppose I have to play my part in all this. Rex, you head back to our chambers with the others and wait for us. No problem. Be careful in there. Don't worry, I'll handle this just fine. Is it gonna be a cutscene? Because if it is, I'm gonna.
My deepest thanks to you for agreeing to this ceasefire. Queen Rakura, Emperor Nile.
As I recall from the Assyrian treaty of 350 years ago, the Praetorium was to refrain from intervention in times of war. And yet here you are intervening. But I trust you have a suitable justification, Your Eminence.
Naturally. But first, to ensure impartiality in these negotiations, may I present Nira, acting chairman of the Argentum Trade Guild. Furthermore, representing the Tantalese, His Highness the Crown Prince Ozikairis Brunev Tantal will also be attending.
The Crown Prince? The prodigal Prince of Tantal.
What a spectacle! Seems the Praetor has as much clout around here as ever.
Could we not just take them out here and now?
Good point. All the principal nations' heads gathered here? It'd make things easy later.
The way to the world tree must first be opened. Wiping out mankind is the easy part. We could manage that ourselves.
Even so.
That isn't our only goal, remember? We must wait for the stage to be set.
Is Jin serious about this?
Yeah. I've been wondering that myself.
Oh, he's serious. He always is. He will annihilate mankind, and then he will kill the architect.
Now, it seems Morardain has been accused of a unilateral breach of treaty in this matter. Emperor Nile, I open the floor to you. Is there anything you wish to say?
While we are still conducting investigations into the cause, it cannot be denied that weaponry belonging to our forces was discharged against Uriah. Regardless of any possible reason and circumstance, we are prepared to offer recompense for this grave offence.
So you want to settle this with money?
We will provide any compensation deemed necessary.
Perhaps I'm misunderstanding. To my ears, it sounds almost as if you mean to imply that the blame for these offences does not lie with your Majesty at all.
We are investigating. I ask that we not draw any hasty conclusions.
What need is there for investigation? I believe a cause has already been established. There are witnesses.
And that would be? What a preposterous notion! The people you speak of are merely a terrorist group. How could they possibly command that measure of...
It's the truth. I, Ozikairis, swear this in the name of King Eulogimenos Tantal.
Can confirm ex-chairman Banner give these people some kind of supplies. Military supplies, methinks, and in great number, yes.
But why would...
What if I were to tell you that the Aegis Malus, who raised the world 5 centuries ago, was involved.
Ridiculous. Everyone knows he disappeared in a blaze of flame.
He's very much alive, believe me. That arsehole, the Aegis, has confronted us in person. And if my word is not enough for you...
A blade? But that core crystal...
This is another Aegis, named Mithra. Your Highness has heard of her, surely?
So the rumors that reached us were true. Who is its driver?
If you knew that, I dare say your surprise would be even greater. But that is not the matter we are here to discuss, Your Highness. This is a dire situation.
Six o'clock already. Mithra's been in there for a long time now.
We've just gotta trust them. They're dealing with the leaders of whole nations. It's not like there's anything you or me can do to help.
Ugh.
I've noticed something about Malos. He's an Aegis, but you wouldn't know it from how he's fighting. I'm pretty sure he's damaged in some way.
You mean he can't use the full extent of his powers?
The wounds I dealt in our battle long ago may not be completely healed. His end goal is Elysium. He wants to go back to the place he was born. There he can heal until his powers have recovered. If Malos is allowed to restore himself,
the horrors of 5 centuries past will return.
Or worse still, Malos' goal is simple. He means to destroy humanity in its entirety.
Why would anyone desire that?
Perhaps he doesn't even need a reason. It seems to be a deep-seated drive. An instinct. As natural as breathing.
All of this is my responsibility.
Praetor Amalthus? Whatever do you mean?
It was none other than I who awakened Malos and unleashed him upon the world.
So, Your Eminence, the rumor that you were once Malos' driver is...
I never intended to obscure the truth. It is writ plain for all to see in history books. I was a fool. It was to prevent such foolishness that all passage to the World Tree was forbidden after the Aegis War. However, it has become apparent that the laws of men do not apply to Malos. The time may have come to lift that restriction. I appreciate this.
Don't think you've earned my trust. But since Rex is going to Elysium, their paths are bound to cross. That's all.
I'm surprised. You seem so devoted to the boy.
It's for both our sakes. But you, Amalthus, who is it that you're living for?
Alright, oh, that was crazy, man. I kind of was like sidetracked too, trying to watch, sidetrack and do other stuff. But anyway, let's see. Morning, folks. You're looking a bit better slept than yesterday, pretty much. Fan's state funeral is to be held today, is it not? Yeah, I think it was meant to be. I think it was meant to be happening in Rice Plaza, right outside the sanctum. We'll be going, right, chum? I'm reading it so stupidly. If that was a word. Yes, it'd be wrong for me not to. Sierra's Plaza, very, very not far away. Time to go, quick. Master Pawn's so bossy sometimes. Alright, so we changed our formation? Why? He's back there, so why would it change? I don't understand. Well, I guess they left for a quick minute, and then I guess they came back, but it wasn't like it said, oh, it's the formation change and then we're walking around. No, it was like it was a cutscene when they were gone. So I don't know why I would say that, but anyway, let's get into the next cutscene. I'm pretty sure there's a cutscene here.
I guess they did call her a goddess. The state funeral makes sense. Shouldn't you be with him?
He's a boy. Best not to bother them at times like this.
I expected you'd be more clingy. You really are different from her.
Actually, letting him be was more her idea than mine.
Really? Praetors? Get out. So wait, you're saying you want to go be clingy or what?
I'll burn you.
I kid. Sheesh. It's weird though.
What is?
I mean, don't you think it's odd? Normally, if a blade or its driver dies, it'll just go back to being a core crystal. So why is Fan just dead?
I did wonder the same thing. There's only one way I know for a dead blade to keep its physical form. Remember Minoth? I mean Cole. He was a flesh eater.
Yeah.
But Fan wasn't a flesh eater. I can say that for sure.
What's that?
That's the shape of Fan's core crystal. Well, how it used to be.
Now it's a triangle.
Rex and I are quite a unique case, but this is different still.
How is it different?
If a blade shares its core with another, its shape changes in a uniform fashion. In our case, the center part went to Rex, and the outer part to us. I don't know why that is, but it seems to be a rule.
But Fan's isn't like that.
Exactly. It looks more like someone stole her core, doesn't it?
You know what? I wondered the same thing. I was like, wait a minute. Why hadn't she turned back into a blade or a core? Because we would have took it. I would have took it for sure. I'm like, yeah, she's coming with us. She can nullify other blades. Yeah, she's on our team for sure. But yeah, that's interesting how she didn't turn back into a core. If her core is stolen, we're going to have to figure out why it was stolen or what purpose. You know, it's for some reason. But anyway, that was quite a grand funeral ceremony. It spoke volumes as to just how much Fan was loved by her people. I'm actually glad they didn't actually go through the funeral because it would have been a long cutscene too. The goddess of Indo won't be an easy position to replace. Hey Rex, what are you going to do from here on out? If we're going to reach the world tree, we'll need the Praetor's help, but Master Rex, there you are. The Praetor Omnus wishes to speak with you. He is waiting in the audience chamber. That's perfect timing then. Maybe he wants to talk about the world tree. I'm afraid I cannot say. Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's get ourselves over there. Over to the audience chamber then. Okay, we're 25 minutes in. We hit like 3 cutscenes? Or 2 cutscenes, I should say. And let's see what's going on. Let's see what the Praetor wants to talk to us about. But yeah, that's interesting to see that she hasn't turned into a corpse. She's like a dead body. She's like a body just laying there. Just like in a funeral. Because if anything, it wouldn't be like a funeral like that. It would just be like a little ceremony. But her body is still there. I mean, I don't know what the ceremony would have been if she was a core. But she should have went back to her core. But we're gonna see. I was wondering that too. That's weird how she hasn't turned back to a core yet. Just see what happens. But we're gonna see. We're gonna find out what's gonna be happening next, and we're going to move on from there. So, and I think it's cutscene time right here.
My apologies. Did I keep you waiting?
No, not really. What were you doing?
I was cleansing the core crystals. It markedly increases their resonance success rate. Bonding with a crystal carries certain risks, you understand.
I know.
When I became the driver of an Aegis, this power was awakened in me.
So, I might be able to do it too?
Who knows? Different people are cut out for different things.
Right, yeah.
Now then, my work is done for the day. Come with me.
A special envoy? To Tantal? Me?
Correct. Behold. As a salvager, I imagine you are already aware, but this is Allrest, the world we currently inhabit. We make our home on Titans, moving in circles around the world tree. And here lies the Great Void. This void came into being 500 years ago. It did not exist prior to that.
So I've heard. It's in our way anyway. It stopped us reaching the world tree.
The Great Void is carved from the Cloud Sea by a monstrous beast known as Ophion.
Wait, you mean that thing?
To be precise, it is an artifice, a servant of the Aegis.
Of Mithra?
So that thing is Mithra's. Then what did it attack us for? Doesn't make sense.
Ophion was felled in the ancient battle with Malos, sinking below the clouds. This means someone must have revived it.
Correct.
And you're saying that someone was Zeke's home country, Tantal?
Yes. They gave Ophion one directive: to ensure that none approach the World Tree. They sought to prevent a repeat of the horrors of the Aegis War, So, an obstacle was created, the Great Void.
How did they manage a feat like that?
As I've said, mankind is regressing. Only one artifact remains that can rescind Ophion's orders, and it lies in Tantal.
It's called the Omega Feta, and it's guarded by the royal family. I'll take you to it.
I've prepared your envoy documents already. Your quest is to set foot in Elysium, correct? Malos and his ilk will surely seek the Omega Feta for themselves. I would ask you to reach Elysium before they do, and inform me of what you find there. Do it as a favor for a once foolish old man, and so that people may have a future in this dying world.
Wow, okay. Huh. So Zeke, you're going to guide us to Tantal, right? Sure am. But let's head back to our chambers before we talk about doing. I didn't read all of it. This isn't exactly a place for discussing stuff. Back to our room? Got it. Alright, so we're gonna head all the way back 444 meters. All the way back to our room. Is there any way we can just be there? There we go. Like, is there any way we can just be there? So we're not going all the way back?
Here!
So?
There we go.
Shall we?
I like the soundtrack is really good. I like it. We prepare your rooms. I presume you want to take your leave soon. Please make sure you're well rested before you set out. Oh, excuse me. What's more? Oh, long day. Like I said, long day.
We can reach Tantal by ship, but once we're there, we'll need to do a spot of walking.
So we're travelling with Shell, dear. Never thought I'd see the day.
I think you'll find I make a fantastic ally.
Luck of Zeke not so great. Bet we shipwrecked tomorrow.
Cheeky furball.
We're all gonna die.
Hey, Zeke. You said before that Torna concerned you too. What did you mean by that?
What? Oh, yeah, that. I don't know about those clans, but Torna, the country that fell 500 years ago, they were the ancestors of us Tantalese. The people of Tantal are descended from Adam, the hero of Torna who escaped its destruction.
So, after Pyra fell asleep, Adam escaped to Tantal?
That's right.
That is the first I've heard of it. I have studied much history, but this story never featured. Most peculiar.
We're humble. Don't really like to brag about it. The only real trace left is in this here sigil of the royal family.
So why did you awaken Hayes?
Because her power was of great use to me. Indol has found itself under attack from Torna a number of times. She was necessary in driving them back.
Really? Then why don't you seem to have any others? Blades, that is.
Driver though I may be, I am no fighter. Besides, I find the warrior monks here so reliable. They get the job done.
If you say so. I wonder, do you know why Torna are using the name of a dead country?
Jin was a blade of Torna once. Loyalty and nostalgia. Who can say? Perhaps both.
Is that really all there is to it?
You don't think so?
I don't know much about what happened while I slept. There are no written records, either. All we have is stories passed down.
And you think that is insufficient? History is a murky thing. Only those present can truly know what took place.
But weren't you one of those present?
And that is why I offer you my cooperation.
I guess we'll find out if we go to Tantal.
Right, let's head to go to his port. Gosh, these names. We can make it a luxuriously walk. I guess. Why? Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. It's been young since I last went home to Tantal. I've been thinking of Indol as my home home so long now. It feels weird to leave. I want to enjoy my last moments here. You can be shockingly sentimental sometimes. I know, shocking isn't it? Shut up, you two. Gonna take some idolin presents from the folks you haven't seen in a while. As if my old man would want any of that. Come on, let's start walking to the port. That's what I'm just gonna call it, the port. You could grab a swig of Otifa along the way. They don't have that stuff in Tantal, so this could be your last chance. I said shut up already. Oh man, that's funny. Alright, so let's head to the port. I think it's downward, so let's actually just fast travel over there. Let's save some time and just fast travel there. There we go. Now I can like fast travel like this. Don't know I couldn't do it before, but I can sure enough do it now. Or actually I could do it before, I just like went too far, I guess, where I was traveling to. It was too far away. But I gotta go through this way, huh? Dang it, I gotta go all the way around again. And do all this again. It's crazy. But as I'm doing that, if you guys have not done so yet, go ahead and hit that like button if you guys are enjoying the episode of XenoBlade Chronicles 2. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing so you can be a part of this awesome community we have here of Nintendo or Nintendo fan heads. I do some other stuff besides Nintendo because I'm trying to broaden my horizon a little bit of what I want to cover. So that's why you're going to be seeing you'll see other stuff on this channel too besides Nintendo stuff. So, but I will mainly be doing Nintendo stuff mainly, and like I said, I'll be messing around with other stuff too. But I think there's a cutscene here, so if there is,
Tensions seem high.
From what I gather, it seems an official summit is to be held between Morardain and Uriah.
A summit? You mean about the recent punch-up? But I thought...
Didn't Praetor Amalthus get them to stop and sort it all out?
Perhaps there are some discussions they would prefer Indol not to be privy to.
Besides, Uriah doesn't like to associate too closely with Indol. They'd hate to be seen as acquiescing to the Praetor's will. Got to keep up appearances, you know?
Acquiescing? You what?
Like letting him tell them what's what.
For such a spanner, you sure use some big words. How come?
Stop calling me that! Buzz off, kitty no-mates! Anyway, this summit would explain why Morag isn't around.
Indeed, she has much to attend to.
Shared sovereignty over Gormott.
Yes. I don't think anything less will be sufficient to placate them.
The Senate would never approve it.
I can overrule them by decree. Of course, I would need to secure Senator Roderick's cooperation.
Imperial decree? If it's come to that, well then I cannot dissent. I cannot help but admire your courage, Your Majesty.
That means a lot, coming from you.
Acting Chairman Nira.
Sorry for intrude. Is emergency, so Nira take liberty of drop by unannounced.
You certainly look troubled, Chairman. So, what is this emergency you speak of?
Well,
Uh-oh, so what's the emergency? Why is he freaking out like that? Just ran in the room and was like, oh, there's an emergency happening. He's so calm about it, too. He like bust in. Yeah, sorry I interrupted anything, but this is a super emergency. We need your help.
So, we can make our way to Tantal from here. I assume the Praetor has a ship waiting for us.
Hey, Shalad.
What?
Are we really gonna just leave Morag behind?
Who's leaving anyone? She's got her own priorities, you know?
Yeah.
Her schedule is filled with official. It's just a bit of a shame is all. You know, since we came all this way together.
I guess I know how you feel, chum. Huh? Speak of the devil?
Banner's going for the summit.
On top of everything, an assassination attempt?
If blood gets spilled at the summit, it'll mean war.
War's good for business, after all. I guess he wants to use that to get himself back in with the guild.
Why, that little? I was wondering where he'd slunk off to. What a sneaky git.
It seems Acting Chairman Nira wishes to take care of this incident covertly, to avoid it reflecting badly upon the guild.
So you came to us?
If we mobilize the army, the whole thing will become public.
Oh, I get it. So we're a more convenient solution.
I'm not forcing you. If you refuse, Bridget and I will do what we can alone.
Ah, come off it, lady. You wouldn't even think of dragging us into this, if you thought you could handle it on your own.
I suppose not. You know Bana as well as I. There's no telling what he might be plotting.
According to Acting Chairman Nira, several giant weapons were being built at the factory where we last saw him. And one of them is currently unaccounted for.
Giant weapons.
Got it. Besides, you know, we've got our own score to settle with him.
Thank you. It will be easier to focus on my duties knowing you are on the case. Good luck.
Leave it to us.
Alright, main quest. Gamma the Schemer. It looks like Morag has left our team.
Bravest of the brave back in the house.
So we have Bravest of the Brave back, so that's awesome.
Safely.
So we're going to go over here, talk to the Brave of the Brave, and we're going to end the episode off.
Proof that just.
And so we got 1,000 gold, 300 experiences, and Merc points. I totally forgot what Merc points do.
You can count on me.
I think I looked it up, and I just totally forgot.
I've remembered.
Oh, wow. That's a huge yawn. And that's going to be it. I got a new mission. I think this is it. The thief. So we're going to do this. Boom, boom, boom.
You need my help?
Nope, you're in the thing. Boom, boom, and then boom.
At your command.
So we're going to send them off. We're going to have Rock come after him.
This sound? Rock and the Rockettes. I'm Rock, your leader. I'll scout ahead.
Good luck!
Alright, so they're off doing their thing, and we're actually going to end this off here. Ooh, Justice, level 3. Bravery, level 4. Rank C for Baku. Alright, so we're going to end it off here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed us. I was a little tired, so I was like trying to keep my energy up watching all these cutscenes. But anyway, this is really just about learning, getting more backstory about what's going on, learning more backstory about the past and everything like that. So it was kind of like a chill episode. We didn't really do much. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you guys did, you guys know what to do already. Go ahead and hit that like button on there. Also, if you are new to the channel and you are enjoying all my content on here, consider subscribing and you will be a part of this awesome community we have here. And be part of our live streams and all the other cool stuff we're going to have. I'm still planning on doing a giveaway. Still got to get that going. But you guys stay tuned to that. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. And I will see you guys next time. Later.